What is up, you guys? It's another beautiful day. A little chilly. Out here, a little windy. Yesterday it was over 80. Today it's back in, like, I think it's upper 50s. But that's all right. I'll take it. I'll take 50s and 60s over 80 any day. But today we got a little bit of finishing up on a project that we started a while ago. Today we have to finish putting on parts on this thing, and we're also fighting something on this. I think it's running on only a single cylinder, so I'm going to tear into that, try to figure out why. I know that it's got oil leak. I know I ran it low on oil at one point. I'm wondering if something just got a little sticky on it. I'm gonna try to loosen all that up, figure it out. Maybe got a bent rod in there, don't know. Anyway, we're gonna figure it out today. Yeah, shouldn't take too long, so let's go. Also, thank you to everyone who likes and subscribes. We've gained more subscribers. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everyone. Make a new account, watch it again. Let's get that view count up. Let's get the subscriptions up. Appreciate every single one of you. I guess I forgot to tighten that. All right. Starter looks all right. Flywheel looks all right. Yeah. Look pretty good. Look to be the same. I bet you those are just a 10 mil. Why do it the hard way when you can do it the easy way? All right. So you can see. Let's see if I can. Actually, I could probably zoom in here. Whoa! There we go. You can see they're pretty crusty. I'm pretty sure these are the original ones, so they have thousands of hours on them. But yeah, pretty crusty. Time to change them. There's also these. Yeah, they're right there. Go up a little bit right there. Those things. Those things are the other side of the coin. When this thing is spinning around, these will pass in front of this and creates spark or whatever. Creates the magnetic field that creates spark. Really simple concept, nothing to it. So I was gonna replace these anyway, but now with the dead cylinder, we got one cylinder here, one cylinder there. Yeah, look at this one. This one's extra bad, extra crusty. I'm wondering if it's just these that have died, aren't working the way they should, and that's causing it to have spark and causing that one cylinder be dead. So this is step one in the process of figuring it out, diagnosing it. I was gonna change them anyway, so it's all right. I'm also gonna see if I have sandpaper and see if I can clean these up a little bit. All right, found some. Had to go on a little goose chase to get it, but found some. So I'm gonna clean this up here real good. All right, watch your eyes. Yeah, look at that. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Woo, it's getting shiny. It's way better. I like it. All right, step 2. Put on the new ones. Now there's a certain distance it needs to be away, and I need to pause you guys and look it up because I didn't look up beforehand. BRB. All right, according to online, the gap needs to be 0.008 or between that and 0.012-ish. So basically you have your options of those. They said best practice is to get a business card and stick it in there. I don't have one, but I do have 2 feeler gauges laying around. So I'm just going to use 2 of them. I'm going to use this size. Zoom in, or not, whatever. But, there it is. I'm going to use this size, 0.010. Should give me what I need. No issues. Whoa. All right. And then do the same over here. Tighten that down. And then check. All right, got a gap on both sides. Check gap. Gap is good. Okay, we should be able to start it now. So let's start it and check. Alright, still sounds like it's running on 1 cylinder. So I read online that you can undo 1 cylinder and it'll still run. So that is what I'm going to do. And that's how you check for dead cylinders. If you undo 1 cylinder and it runs, the cylinder is good. If you undo a cylinder and it doesn't run, then that's a dead cylinder. The plugged in one. Okay, according to science, that's a good cylinder. Nothing. Dead cylinder. Okay, so now we know. Now all we got to do is take 1, 2, 3, 4, these 5 off. Is it a 10? Oh, it's a 10. Like that. And let's get that out of here. I think we just figured out the problem. So this is what it looks like. Oh, back up a little bit. This is what it looks like. Obviously, this rides on this up and down. Push rod's back here. Helps push it. This one isn't attached anymore. And that push rod's not attached anymore either. I wonder if we broke something. But clearly, part of the problem. That still's good. That still's good. So yeah. I don't know if you can see that. That's here, let me zoom in. Gross. Looks like we got some metal. Alright, well, I'm gonna pull this apart and see if we can do some more diagnosis. Another little tidbit. I pull these out. You pull these out to check them, check for straightness. A lot of times when this happens, these will bend. And pulled this out. And it's pretty straight. This one anyway, I gotta pull that top one out yet. But yeah, just put it on a flat surface. Check for gap even, to see if the gap gets bigger or smaller. But yeah, I'd say this one's good. Yeah, let's take a look at this one. Oh my. Alright, so what came first? Did this come loose first and then this bent? Or did this bend and then this come loose? I'm leaning towards this came loose and it started throwing it off, and then this one up here, because all that was thrown off, it created interference with this one and bent it. So new rods for these small engines are not expensive at all. Super cheap. I want to say like 20 bucks get you a rebuild kit. 50 will get you this whole assembly. Really not too bad. These bolt on, these slip in, not hard. But I don't want to wait. I don't want to spend any more money on this thing. I'm going to just take this over to the vise and make it more straighter. And it doesn't have to be perfect for it to run. I'm going to make it straight, put them back in, get that tightened down, and see if we fix the problem. Well, I forgot that I was cleaning and rearranging and redoing my garage the other day, and I undid my vise to put it somewhere else, and I never got around to getting it back, so that's not going to work. I'm going to have to make a trip over to the other shop. Alright, so basically, just going to squeeze this in here till that's flat, and then I got a straight edge here that I'm going to put it on. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be pretty much perfect, so shouldn't take too long. Whoops. Alright, I got it pretty much straight. There is the smallest of gaps, you can't really see it. It ain't perfect, but it'll work. Well, I got that rocker arm off. I'm going to take it apart so I can reinstall it. And I need to clean out all up in there. But based on this oil, I don't know if you could get a good look at that. It is it's pretty gritty. So best case scenario is I do another oil change, another filter change, and this is just from a little interference from that bent rod, and no harm, no foul. Worst case scenario is we got some serious damage in there, and this engine is done. Well, it's not done. It's still running clearly, but I think I'm leaning towards we're at the point of it probably just needs to be completely tore down and rebuilt. There's probably some gouging, some who knows what else going on. But for the time being, I'm just going to clean up everything, clean the oil up, get those rods back in there, get that rocker arm back on, and we'll go from there. All right. I'll unplug this over here. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I have a sneaking suspicion that we may have dropped the valve. And that might be where all the sparkles are coming from. I can't see in there. I'm trying to see. I don't have a good flashlight. I guess I could put in this one. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this in here. I think that's the valve. I'm going to turn this by hand and see if we got movement. We don't seem to have anything. Oh, it is moving. Well, it did move. I don't know. I gotta find a flashlight down in there. Alright, I got these rocker arms off, and there is some wear going on them. This one's the bad one. This is the one that was twisted. Another thing that I noticed was these things have... Get this apart here. I've never tore these apart before, but let me zoom in. These things have, focus, an offset washer, and I'm pretty sure that's for setting the valve lash. And the bolt has grooves in it. There's only one way you can go in. Well, one of them had spun, so it was, I'm guessing the valve lash was off then. I don't know if that was a result of what's going on or if that was part of the cause. Don't know. But I was able to get them off. Now got to get in there and really look and see what's going on those valves. Alright, I got this valve in here, and or the rocker arm, and to show you, let's see if I can do this without being in the way. To show you setting valve lash and stuff, you can see it moving. That's that offset washer ring. That's how you set your position. And if I spin this by hand, we got good movement. That's a good sign. Alright, got it back on. Got the spark plug in. Did the valve lash. I actually torqued everything down to the spec it's supposed to be. I got this side spark plug undone, this spark plug in. If all is fixed and kosher, it should start. So let's try it. Yeah. Well, technically started, so I think we're good. Well, I don't know if you can see me. Well, there's definitely still something going on with it. Not sure what is going on with it, but it is running, driving, and smoking like crazy. My guess is something's damaging it. Got some grooves somewhere. A ring went out, piston ring went out, something's damaged. But it is running and driving. I will go test the mowing, and I guess I'm going to start looking for either rebuild kits or a new motor. So, and as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to tell your friends and your enemies. Tell everyone. Stay tuned for more shenanigans. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. If it looks like I'm crying, it's because I am. Because I'm so happy that this thing running, mowing perfectly. Just did this little yard back here, and I even went back there. Some nasty grass back there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Also, I took a face full of dust. That's why I'm crying. But super excited. It is still smoking a little bit, but I think there was a bunch of valve buildup for how bad it was. I think that's all breaking apart and burning. But yeah, just wanted to update you guys. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Like, subscribe.